9 months later, she can't walk, constant pain. She can't make it through. She can't feel her legs, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
You mean,
Wow. This girl it destroyed this 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Numb, paralyzed, weak, and sick for 9 months.
From COVID?
Yep, no.
Because of the shot?
From the shot.
Yep, I believe it. That's why I didn't get it.
From the booster. Wow. That's sad.
Yeah, the COVID-19 booster shot does things to the body people don't even still know. So we're just rats right now, laboratory rats.
Yep.
Literally.
When he came over, you shouldn't even answer him. You'll say,
Oh.
"Hey, how you doing, dude?" Just say nothing. It's not so hard. You start talking, next thing you're having a fucking conversation, and then she comes. You know, what the fuck? You don't have to always be talking. They do. Remember when we played bingo? Every single number she gave. Right? Remember that? 52 G. It's like, why don't you just fucking put your marker and not let her move? You know, it's you just gotta always be. See these guys? Check this out. I'm gonna back it up just a bunch. Here we go. See what I'm painting the picture on the left, all the planes? Mm-hmm. Okay. What you have there is you have a couple of dozen elite Navy pilots. They use no oxygen and no G-suits for gravity. It's all muscle control of their own. Because those devices vibrate and they need to touch controls so precisely. They're flying 18 inches apart, wingtip to wingtip. You can picture doing that at like 12, 1,300 miles an hour while rolling and so forth. And they do piggyback rolls where one gets right on top of the other one and they do a piggyback. So the point is, I'd rather be like closer in my spirit, in my life, to that kind of person. And I know some because my cousin was the commander and a flight instructor for the Navy. And they don't talk all the time. They don't babble on about this and that. Generalizations that are just stupid all the time. Like, yeah, they want to do this. It's like, who's they? I always go like, who's they? Who's they? It's like, most of the speech is just not really precisely accurate. You know, it's kind of like just general. I mean, I get what you're saying, you know, but it's more like you're just talking about your mood or whatever. You're not really making a statement about anything. It doesn't help me. Shitty weather, huh? I mean, it's like, why bother saying it all?
Yeah.
Why'd you bother to say it all? Why'd you bother to spin it? I like the weather, you know. I like the drippy London fog, you know. I mean, why'd you have to do that? 457 BC, a 124-year-old man stood there just before spinning on his heel, bowing and dying. And he said, as soon as there were words and names, you should have known it was time to stop. I've been reading that scripture for well over 55 years. Okay? But I actually got it. Well, what I'm talking about is actually the route to happiness. Seems a little bit difficult at first, maybe a little lonely, it's a little adjustments. Just because Bob goes, hey, dude, how's it going? He doesn't give a fuck how it's going. He doesn't give a fuck how his life's going. Just ignore him. He doesn't mean it, just ignore him.
Understood.
I'm
sorry.
standing at a banquet room the size of this, even bigger. And it's full of tables. They're going to serve us. It's a homeless meal. And there's like 10 people in the room, and it's going to hold 200 of them. So there's 2 people here, and I go, is anybody sitting over here to your left? And the guy turns his head like this. He snaps his head and goes, well, does it look like anybody sitting there? And of course, nothing was disturbed. And I was about to say, no, I was just being courteous, in case. Um, and a booming loud voice in my ear, louder than I am right now, crystal clear, said, quote, and I quote, do not answer. Do not turn the head. Sit down. That's my master talking to me. I have masters that are actual saints on Jesus level, on Buddha level, okay? That's for real in my life. And I pass it on to people, but they never hear a fucking word I ever say, no matter what. I could tell them 105 times. Do not answer. Do not turn the head. Sit down. So I sit down. Split seconds later, this guy comes rushing up here. He stands here like this awkwardly for a minute, and I'm ignoring him. And obviously these people don't know him or didn't know anything about him, didn't care. And he goes, well, I was sitting there, but... And he hesitates, and I'm ignoring him totally. I'm not even going to feed in. He wants me to go like, could I switch with you? I don't know what the fuck. Who cares? It's a homeless meal. It doesn't matter. It's not worth the breath. So anyway, I just ignored him. He goes, well, I guess I could sit here. And he sat down here. And he didn't say a whole word the whole time. Neither did these people. We just ate. It didn't matter where anybody sat. It turns out. This is bona fide instructions from the bona fide people who actually have something bona fide to say. People like Jesus, St. John of the Cross, Muhammad, Ramana Maharshi. All you really need to do is keep silent, he says. Here, I'll get a picture of him for you.
Are you high? Hmm?
There's the picture of Ramana Maharshi.
Oh. Okay.
Come here. He's probably about 85 or 90 years old or whatever in that picture.
Yeah.
That's Ramana. His name is Sri Ramana Maharshi, which means perfect saint Ramana Maharshi.
Yeah.
That's in India in his very old age.
Nice.
And that's his quote. And I've read the quotes in the books and the life story of hundreds of saints.
Yeah.
But as I have already said, every word I say to anybody, it's just wasting my breath. It's just, why did I ever say a word ever in my whole life? Why did I should have just minded my business. Because I can't do anything. They never learn a thing ever. Nothing ever changes. But there's once in a while, it shouldn't require anybody to say anything, because that's anything I know should be automatic. You know, you should automatically know that, I would think. Whatever I say, you know, it's like, should I have to tell my friends, oh, you four guys, don't put your cigarette by here right in front of the priest's rectory, because that might give the homeless a bad, you know, why do I have to tell them that? You know, isn't it obvious that you would want to respect and be cautious and be careful? And Lao Tzu says in the Tao Te Ching, wise men are hesitant, as if fording an icy river in winter, almost as if he is afraid of his neighbors. But this is different here. They're out there in the room last night. Oh yeah, I had my appendix out. Yeah, well, when my daughter left me, you know, when I had my boyfriend beat me up, you know, and then when the cops arrested me, it was no fuck. I lost my fucking mind. Just trust everybody. Tell them everything about yourself. Just sit there talking about yourself, and you know, and they will use all that information to help you. Yeah, they'll tell you, oh, well, shoot him in the back of the head. That'll help. Call the cops on him. You know, yeah, they'll all help you with the information you give them, and they become in this fucking swamp of goo, and their whole lives are sucked down the tubes. And it's hundreds of millions in this country. This is a dangerous situation.
Very dangerous.
But I'm glad Bob didn't come, because whenever he does, he's drunk. Huh?
Bro.
Isn't it true?
It's true.
When did he ever come to anyone?
Never. That's why I was like, when he comes early, that's sometimes when
I was okay with Bob, you know, I understand him, I'm cool. But then one day, he was sitting on the bench beside Walmart, to the left of the entrance, you know, and he's asking people for $1 so he gets something to eat, okay? And I said, you know, I'm over there making juice with a machine to the left, okay? And I said, you know what? You're fucking a scene up for us now. The management will be out. Somebody will complain. You're drunk and loud. Why didn't you go to the Lamb Center and get bags of food? And I gave him something that somebody else got him something, and he ate it. And then he kept asking me about, where do you put, what's in that anyway? Like I said, I don't want to talk about it. It's not that type, it's not a chatty situation for me, okay? Something to chat with you, okay? You know, he just kept on and on. He said, why didn't you just, well, you're the one that answered like this. I said, you're right, I should have just walked away rudely. I'll do that next time I see you like this. So we got right into it. He gets drunk and cannot stop. Just like we're stoned, he cannot stop some of these things. But all I'm saying right now is, just, hey, how you doing? Just ignore him. That's what he's, how you doing? I just ignore him. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't even know he's here. It's just his mouth. It's just it's an automatic reaction. I see a human being. Hey, how you doing? You know? It's just, it's a friendly thing, but very limited value. Better than saying, hey, you asshole, but it's not much better.
No, I understand, brother.
I mean, it's not like he's a bad guy, but if he's very drunk, he's just useless. He'll talk, chatter about anything.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
Anything to be friendly.
If you want, we can change subject, brother. Oh, cool. I forgot about this.
Right? You know that big fat bitch that's always complaining?
Yeah.
There's an example for sure.
Yep.
If she's next to you she goes, oh man, will they hurry up? I'm carrying all this water. My stomach's hurting. I really gotta pee. You know, I said, you know, if you try to help her, suppose you say like, well, tell them to let you in the line right there because you gotta pee real bad or whatever. You know, she'll go like, no, they already told me, the assholes. They can't. They told me they're gonna call cops. I said, just don't even get involved with her shit. See, it's just all shit. It's just she wants to stay in that shit. So she'll always. You can't even help her. You know, even if you. I just cut out of the way. I let her go in front of me, and that's all I could do. But today I couldn't believe it. Talking about her kids, her medical, all kinds of stuff. In the whole room, we're just trying to sleep. You know, we're trying to take a nap, but you're caught in your whole thing, never suspecting even slightly that it's all nothing but an illusion, including the body itself.
Understood. Yep. That's what I was saying. I'm listening to you, brother.
Billy Idol. He goes, nice day for a white wedding. Shotgun sister, that means the person that got married by force.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why.
So in other words, shotgun sister, it's been where you been, you know, I've been gone so long. I said, what's your fascination? And he grabs like this. What's your fascination? You know, what's got you by the throat? What's got you by the ball, man? What are you fascinated with? You know, what's your desire? What are you hung up? You know, what's your fascination like this? You know? Nice day for a white wedding. Nice day to start again.
Correct.
It's the same wisdom.
Yeah.
Billy Idol style. Brilliant. Really. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think you could make a hoodie with
My brother was one of the hit.
sure with a certain limited number of skins. Okay, I don't know how many. And I think there'd be a market. You have to be very careful of what you did. Okay. But you could play a few tricks. One is you could have Native American Indians doing the sewing. You could then claim that, okay? Two, you could use very super high quality waxed leather. Did you ever see an LLB's leather backpack that's waxed? They make a couple that are $200 for a regular little bitty backpack. It's solid leather, laced and waxed. It's like bulletproof, man. I swear to God, it's a fucking gorgeous pack, okay? Josh had the canvas version by LLB. It's a tan, squarish day pack. But anyway, they make a leather version. And anyway, I like the look of that leather. When it's gathered with a leather drawstring at the top, like, and you can see that it's all thick leather, a thick leather drawstring with big holes so it'll pull easy, and a leather tab instead of these plastic squeeze things to draw the drawstring tight, you know. And it's thick leather and it's waxy looking, it's thickly waxed, okay. Obviously, totally waterproof, you know, really obviously. So I think, like, you know, if you had a hoodie of thickly waxed leather with a like 1.25 inch thick rabbit fur inside, what an awesome You know, it's just a question that my only worry is the weight. But I think people might like it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you could do to make it any lighter. Possibly you could put an interlayer of polyester batting between the fur and the leather to make it seem bigger for its weight. You know, but I'm telling you, you're talking very significantly and noticeably warmer, okay, than um, uh, any other type of ski coat at all. I don't care. Super thick goose down parka, whatever. Rabbit was the warmest. The only thing that would even compete would be the Expedition 2-inch thick goose down parka, where it's 2 inches thick even on the arms around you. Monster, like them. And you could do both. You could have rabbit fur and goose down in the middle, because goose down can't handle moisture. So that'd be the best place to put it. My God, what a... So the only objection is I don't know if it's spiritually wrong to support the rabbit market. They're farm raised, by the thousands, hundreds of thousands in Russia. I've seen the machines that kill them. It's a huge hopper, just like a...
Yep.
They carbon dioxide them. In other words, they deprive them of oxygen.
Yeah.
And they just fade away, basically, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if that's spiritually wrong or not. It happens to be the easiest all-around business I could think of. And,
Isn't it good?
no, there's not finished yet.
Oh.
I'm finished, but it's not finished.
Yeah, is it good?
Yes, that's more than... I still have, the other...
Yeah.
I have a trace of the other, but, maybe later. It's only, it's only 5:15.
Yeah, we're having a good time, ain't we?
Well, I gotta have a sober time for 6 months or a year now, because it's like a two legs. The warp and the woof of life, Ripple Singh called it. Lao Tzu talks about it. He says, you restrain yourself to understand the mystery of life, and you let yourself go to understand the manifestation of life. And Kripal Singh called that the warp and the woof of the fabric of life. So you have to be able to do both. Restrain yourself completely and let yourself go completely. And eventually both at once. You just get... It was Kripal Singh's 74th birthday. They told him, supposed to blow out the candles and make a wish. So he laughs. He pulls out a handkerchief, right? And he goes, I wish that everybody here will progress in the spiritual path and happiness and health, or something like this. Because they didn't tell him you got to blow them out by breath.
Yep.
And they didn't tell him you have to wish silently in secret.
Yeah.
And so they didn't. He did exactly what they said. He said,
Yeah.
You're supposed to blow out the... We have a tradition, Master, of blow out the candles and make a wish. So he laughed. He goes, I wish that everybody... 50,000 people from all over the world flew to India for his birthday party.
Wow.
When he was 74. Yeah. And they were all there watching this. Yep. He was on stage with a guy that's the master of a friend of mine, whose name was Yogi Bhajan, founded a ministry called Happy, Holy, Healthy. In this country, or yeah.
Hey, you the same letter as mine?
Maybe.
Let me see.
So what? Crypto.
Ah, it's funny.
I don't see why it even is worth mentioning. So, since we know they're not home, let's break in there and rob the place.
No.
You don't think we should?
You're robbing your own self if you do that.
No.
Why rob it when it's there for you anyway?
We could just go in there and take whatever we want?
Yeah. And that's nothing important.
Alright. Let's do it.
You first, my friend.
See what I mean right there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hot, but not too hot to hold on to the bottom of the can. And that's just a rag. That's just a cotton rag you see sticking out of the hole in the middle. Just cut the top off the beer can, squish it together. I'm not going to smoke anymore myself. So don't ask me. I'm going to go in and chill out till the dinner, and I hope it's something good.
Cool.
So all this stuff caught on fire. Take a good look and see what's there. Huge battery, propane tank, juice machine, all that was on fire all around there.
Oh my God,
From
dude.
my knee to you,
Yeah,
square,
understood.
all around this
You
stuff.
are a lucky motherfucker.
The floor itself was burning, and I'm just piling on sleeping bags, jackets, whatever I can find, and flame is scooting up here, and I'm going whoop, and it's full of smoke, thick. I can't even breathe, and I have to gasp my head out for a second, and then try to again. I can't do it, so I pull a zipper open, and I'm like, it took me like a full 2 minutes. I can't even get my breath at all. I'm almost done. And I finally get my breath 2 minutes later, and I go back in, and it's all roaring again. And it's like I'm running out of stuff to put on, and it's going to eat the tent very soon. This is going to be a huge loss right here in the middle of the woods. Huge. And it was that close. And I've had many, many close calls in my life of different kinds.
That is sad. I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
Why?
Because
it was perfect. And I look at what damaged, and nothing that mattered to me got damaged. Nothing. Only things that was good to get rid of that shit now. And what's left is nothing else was hurt. I just turned this piece of floor over. The juicer was fine except for the end of the cord. The car battery didn't get hurt at all. Neither did the box or the boxes or my ID or wallet or phones. Everything was fine on this side of the bed. I even found the missing cigarette pack when I flew these. It was over in the corner. So I got everything, every single thing I needed. I might have lost one good pair of jeans out of it and a couple of good t-shirts. That's it. And I have too many. That was it. It was an interesting situation. And I learned something. You know, this can shape is wrong. It should be a low flat shape that can't flip over, you see? Huh?
Yeah. The shape's wrong. It's how heavy.
Well, let's say it was 8 inches diameter and only 2 inches tall.
Yep, that'd be better.
And not only that, but even the bottom could be weighted. Rounded edges, so it wouldn't even, like an Aladdin lamp or something. And that's why they are that shape. You know, Aladdin lamp?
Yep.
They're fairly low, you know, and squat. You know what I mean? And a handle. I showed you
Mm-hmm.
that thing, which is
Yep. The extenders.
that's a beautiful. I'm really happy to find that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it came from the website. I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna take a picture and show them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
And see if they have it. Yeah.
If they somebody took it or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it on the table there, or you know?
Oh, he's right. It's like 50 degrees out today, bro.
More than that.
Yeah, I believe it.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
So this weather app is the best thing since sliced bread. Okay, look. I'll show you what I mean. It's 64 degrees
What
right
the
now.
fuck?
Take a look at the animal. Every time you open the screen, a whole different critter comes up,
Yeah.
and I take a picture of it.
64
I
degrees
listen. I
on
take a
Christmas.
picture and I cut the top part off, and I save it in a catalog in a file. So I've got hundreds of super. This isn't even sharp. You can sharpen this image up. It's a thought. I edit it to make it really sharp. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
No, you're good. I understand.
You'll
I
understand
can't believe
better
it's
in a
60
minute.
degrees outside.
Look,
Jeez.
watch this.
Damn, that's
Okay,
nice.
I got every kind of thing you can't
Wow.
imagine, and some of these pictures are fucking cool.
Awesome, yeah, badass.
These aren't even sharpened. You can make them sharper.
I
Okay.
know.
Look at this. 2 giraffes kissing.
Oh, cute.
A lion. A lot of lion pictures. This one here I like with the lion with the
They're
elephants.
so cute.
There's a lot of cool elephant pictures. That's a puffin.
Yeah.
That's a polar bear underwater.
Yeah,
Polar bear
Mhm.
swimming. Those are air bubbles. He's underwater.
I know. Pretty.
The baby pig.
Yeah.
There's a huge sea turtle.
Yeah.
Probably about 4 or 5 feet long.
Yeah.
It's a big fucking
There's a
thing.
moth trying to eat your food and stuff.
I sent you this picture. Didn't I send you that? Look at this.
Yeah.
The camels?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at you. I mean, I've never really got a chance, if you look at that, how to get that close to a
I know.
camel. It's so cool. You
Yeah.
learn, what these things are actually like.
They're badass.
Some of these pictures are just unbelievable. Here's just one, a baby bear riding on his mama
Yeah.
bear. That's a brown
Mhm.
bear up in Alaska.
Yeah.
Second largest.
Yep.
Not the very largest, but it's the second largest bear there is. I showed you the 2 turkeys.
The brown bear is the largest.
Is it? Yeah,
I
maybe
think.
it is. Or the Kodiak bear?
Yeah, the Kodiak bear.
They're
yeah.
called the brown bear.
Yeah, the brown bear.
That
bitch
that
is
weird frog, that's the weirdest thing, man. Red and green, red eyes, and
huge. Uh-huh.
I got that picture there. Trying to see if there's another one that's more interesting. There's a panda bear
Nice.
looking
Cute,
at you
yeah.
from a tree. A Chinese panda bear. It looks so weird. But anyway, today it's right now 64 degrees.
Uh-huh.
And look at the picture for today.
I
It's
know,
a
it's
piglet.
cute. Yep.
A baby piglet.
Yep.
You look so cute. Oink, oink. So if we want to get another picture, I just close the app and then punch it open again, and another picture comes
Nice.
up. So I
Keep
take,
doing that 100 times.
yeah, and I'll do it, and I'll get 100 in a row.
Yep.
So that's what I've been doing when I have nothing to do. Sometime for this, like, look,
Yeah, a different picture.
that's the one that just came off.
Nice.
Get it?
That's pretty.
It's a little baby.
Turtle.
Hundreds of them have to make it to the ocean
Yeah.
before they get eaten
Yeah.
when they're hatched. You know how it works,
Yeah.
right? The odds are not good for baby turtles
Nope.
when they're first born. They get a lot. The birds get a lot of them. But anyway, I'm gonna do it again. See what another one can. Check this out. Wow, hippopotamus jaw.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can stand up in that.
Do you know those things are almost 2 foot long? The teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You got 4 2-foot long,
They go right through you.
2-inch thick. Yeah, they can bite a lion in half.
Mm-hmm. Literally.
Literally. Wow.
Awesome. Now we got a drizzle going on. Awesome.
Check this out. Look at this.
Check this out. We got a drizzle going on.
Yeah, okay. Look.
Bet.
I'd like to be stuck through with one of those
I'd
suckers.
love it, man. I'd love it. That'd be
Cut
awesome.
right through your belly, man. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I piss you off, elephant? Let's see if we can get it over. Yeah, I didn't think it was really done. Oh, here's another camel shot. That's a weird one. Wow, this camel looks like he's fucking overweight. Big fat camel.
Ooh, jeez. Nice.
What? Maybe it's a different kind, different country or something.
Maybe a different type of camel, yeah.
There's a little bit more brush. I don't know. Can't really tell. But anyway, there's a different camel.
Hey, wait. What did you win? Walmart cards?
I won 2 $10 Walmart cards.
Oh, they're $10. Nice.
Oh, this is a nice one.
Can I give you McDonald's for Walmart?
No. The fuck no. That's a beaver.
Yeah, I love it. It's pretty. Aww. Yeah.
Wow. So you get the Walmart. I mean, get the Wildlife Weather app.
Get the Walmart.
Look. Shut up. Look.
Oh, that's so cute. It's so HD too.
It's some type of rhesus monkey.
Yep. Amazon.
Oh, check this out, man. Get a picture of this dude.
Ooh, nice.
A koala bear.
Eating.
A koala bear eating a eucalyptus leaf, of course. That's their favorite food. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. A baby tiger taking a nap.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
Oh, look at this. How cute. That is so cute. Couple of flamingos in love.
Ooh, nice. Aren't we all? Nice.
Wow. A Shetland pony.
They impress you every time, right?
Look. A Shetland pony.
Ooh,
They're miniature
pretty.
ponies that are
How
really
do people
pretty.
get these pictures?
I don't know where they get them. That's their business.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that was weird, wait till you see this critter here. Fucking blow your mind.
Ooh, nice. I want that as a pet.
You're so cute. What are you? You
Look
got
'em up.
like huge eyes and a weird little face.
Look them up.
And
Can you look them up?
fingers with round ends,
Can you look them up?
like suction cups. I don't know.
Try.
Maybe, I suppose there's some way.
Try.
Here's a good picture. That's a llama. Llama.
Oh yeah.
Looking up
in
in
the
the
mountains
mountains.
too. Damn, the mountains.
Way up in the mountains. I've already got this one. I'm not going to take a picture of it. A couple of raccoons
yeah.
begging. They're waiting for their food.
Yeah.
They're happy. Oh, they just got an apple. Thank you. They're smiling. She's waiting for her apple, I guess. Wow, it's only going down to 45 tonight. We don't even need to be here.
Nope. I
So
can
this
sleep out here.
is my last night. It turns out, because
What's today, Saturday?
huh?
Today's Saturday?
Today's Saturday.
Yeah, that means we all are. Tomorrow's red.
That means tomorrow they change.
Yep. And I ain't gonna be here. I mean, there either.
You're not gonna go there.
No, it's too far.
No, because I'm getting heat. Now
Oh.
I got heat, see?
Uh-huh. Well, I ain't going there, it's too far.
$70. Jesus.
What? At Walmart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you bought a tank from Giant, brand new, it's $18.99 at Walmart to fill it, and it's $68.75 or whatever to start from scratch.
Yeah.
They get 21.88 to fill it, and they get uh, $70 or more dollars
Yeah.
to start from scratch. That's a lot. You used to be able to buy the tanks for $30. Okay. So start from scratch would cost you 30 plus 20 or 52 or something. But anyway, they're ripping the shit out of people that don't use much propane, so they don't care. If it's a 6-month supply, they don't, you know. But I was using one every 10 days.
Yeah.
And for better or for worse, I go to this guy.
You leaving?
I'm going inside. After a while, only because I ran out of coffee.
Yeah.
You got any coffee in there?
Huh?